Good morning guys, Chris here, and welcome to day 2 of the European road trip in the Tesla Model Y. Today we're going back to Oslo from Hamburg, and today we're going the long way, no ferries, so today should be around 1100 kilometers, and according to a better route planner, the trip should take 11.5 hours, but I have my doubts. I think we're maybe gonna spend 12.5 hours with 4 charging stops. And also we're starting super early in the morning, right before 6 o'clock now, because I have no idea how Hamburg traffic is in the morning. Since we're on the other side of town, I want to get an early start. So guys, we're at 97% stated charge now. I charged the car to 100% yesterday, so we're gonna get going now, and I'll see you guys on the road. Okay, we are now Oscar Mike, and we made our way through the city. We're now north of Hamburg, and the traffic wasn't too bad. So I think it was a good idea to start as early as possible. We've been on the road for a little bit less than 30 minutes, so now we've cleared the city, and we are now on a restricted section of the Autobahn. And yeah, there are cars here, but not a lot of traffic, thankfully. But this is strange. Again, guys, I've now, as you can see here, avoid ferries. But the car insists on taking the ferry from Hirtshals to Larvik, which I'm not going to do. So what we're going to do here is that I've found a charger right here. So we're going to just cancel this, and then we're going to navigate to Supercharger Rødekro, I think is the one. Yeah, which should be 172 kilometers. There should be another charger in this area here, so maybe if we go this, and then if we choose this one, maybe we'll have enough juice to get there. 200 kilometers, I think that should be good, but I want to go fast now on the Autobahn and early in the morning. So yeah, 7%, so we're going to keep an eye on that, and then if we use a lot of energy now going VMAX here, or at least fast on the Autobahn, we may have to stop earlier. Welcome to Denmark, guys. This is our exit here in Almenrå. We're going to go to the Superchargers here at Rødekro, but there seems to be a little bit of traffic here in the morning on the exit to Rødekro. Yeah, did not expect this, but yeah, well, the map shows it. But okay guys, in the meantime, I can give you an update on the consumption. So we've been going fast. I mean, we've been going on the Autobahn, and this car doesn't have an average speed readout, but calculated, we've been going around 115, 116 kilometers an hour in average speed, but we've been doing, a lot of high speed runs. Therefore, the consumption is quite high at 28.2 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers, but all things considered, that is not bad at all. It's, 9 degrees Celsius outside. We've had a little bit of showers, we've had a little bit of wet surface. Now it's nice and dry, but yeah. So even the Tesla, Model Y will have a high-ish consumption while going fast. Though this is nothing to complain about. But again, it's really hard to compare before we get all the way back to Norway. Driving the same route with, we've done with other cars. It's really hard to say if this is high or low consumption, but I don't think that is too bad at all. 28.2 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. But okay guys, we're gonna sit a little bit in traffic here, and I'll catch up with you when we connect to the charger. Okay, here we are at the Superchargers. Wow, that was a bump. It took us almost 10 minutes to get off the motorway and to go here, but yeah, we have all the chargers vacant. That is pretty nice. We're gonna do the closest one here. Why not? Let's go here. Let's park like this. Not be a total idiot. Okay. Okay, there we go. And we are here with 8% battery. And the time is 7:54. So let's go ahead, go out, connect to this charger. And this is really nice, guys. You know, just the plug-in charge of a Tesla. Hopefully more EVs will get this in the future. But as things are now, yeah, Teslas are by far the easiest EVs to charge. I mean, there's even no competition. Though it's not very hard if you have, you know, a chip or a card. It's not hard to, you know, just beep it. I don't mind that at all, but it's even easier, I have to admit, to just connect and then it will charge. But other cars have plug-in charge, and that will be more and more apparent in the future. Okay, so 7:55 is the time, and we connected with 8%. So let's see. Yeah, the car was also preheating, but since this is a V2 charger, we probably won't get more speed than this. But okay, guys, I'm going to have to find out off camera, because we're going to have to, we can do that here on camera. Find out where we're gonna go. Okay, this is our destination. And where does the car, yeah, because it's not going to, it still wants to go. Why does it want to go on the ferry, even though I've chosen avoid ferries? I mean, avoid ferry. So we're gonna have to find a charger over here somewhere. Let's see if we can just find one now. Let's go like that. And let's do, not in Denmark, let's go over here. Malmö? Is there a supercharger here somewhere? If I go like this again, will it be able to find the ones over here? Nope. Okay, so what if we choose Malmö as a destination? Just Malmö, Sweden. Will it be able to find a route? Yeah, I'm not sure. So we'll have to yeah, okay, if we charge there, I understand. So I'll have to, you know, tinker with this off camera, guys, and find out where I'm gonna charge. We are now here at our second charging stop here at the Superchargers in Køge. I do apologize, guys, if that's really butchering the pronunciation. In Norwegian, we would call it Køge, so I'm guessing Køge in Danish. Again, I do apologize, guys. But okay, so at our last charging stop, we charged to 80%. We arrived here with 9. And now finally, since we forced the car not to take the ferry route, and I put our final destination into the trip planner, we now have all the charging stops set. So we're gonna charge here for another 25 minutes, 35 minutes in total, and then the next charging stop should be in Mellbystrand as on the way down, and then the last one should be in Kungälv in Sweden as our first charging stop on our way down. So yeah, the weather has cleared up now. It's looking pretty nice, and we have a tailwind crossing from western to eastern Denmark of about 3 meters per second. So yeah, the conditions today are going to be quite nice. Once we hit Sweden, it's going to be crosswind, so no headwinds today. This is our exit at Mellbystrand. The Superchargers here on the other side. This is the same place we stopped, as we said, on the way down to Hamburg. So we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna go left in the roundabout. And it's nice being back in Sweden, where they have more roundabouts than they have in Denmark and in Germany. That's kind of my observation from this trip, just going from Norway to Germany, is that in Norway and in Sweden we have much more roundabouts than especially Denmark and Germany. Germany seemed to have a lot of light regulated intersections, you know, on and off ramps from the Autobahn and stuff like that. So that surprised me a little bit. So yeah, we're gonna find the chargers right over here now, guys. We're now connected. We connected with 0% state of charge, and we're getting 130 kilowatts because this is a V2 charger, not a V3. They don't have V3s at this charging station. And a mid-trip update, guys, we've covered now 643 kilometers. We've been on the road for 6 hours and 45 minutes about, and average consumption 23.1 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. So it will be interesting to see how much that does drop when we get to our destination. And also, guys, connecting and charging, you know, just plug and charge is so easy. And yes, I do totally understand that that is a very huge advantage for Tesla drivers, and yeah, makes this trip so much easier. Though, you know, again, just swiping your card on a card reader isn't very hard, but again, it's so simple, hassle-free, and these have been so reliable, these superchargers from Tesla. No issues at all. Charging stop of the trip, guys, and check out this fort up here, or castle. And I think I just realized something, because this is a river and this is a castle or a fort, and this place I was pronouncing it wrong, I think, because I was saying like Kungsalv, but it's Kungselv, right? Kungselv, King's River. Yeah, how dumb can I be? So let me know in the comment section down below, guys. Is it Kungselv, as in King's River? I think so. But okay, let's go ahead and connect to the charger here. Oh, I almost hit that. Okay, 4% battery. It's now 14:43. That is the time. And let's go ahead, and hopefully my thing here, camera holder, or like grip, is not acting up, because yeah, I think I have to get a new one. I have to get some new gear, guys. Switch out some gear. Okay, and talking about gear, I'm actually giving away a Zaptec Go home charger to a lucky subscriber once we hit 30,000 subscribers. So I think I forgot to mention that in today's video. So if you want to be entered into the giveaway, you have to click that subscribe button down below. And also, if you haven't hit that like button yet, go ahead and do it. It's totally free, and I do appreciate it. But okay, let's hop into the car, and we connected with 4% battery. And yeah, as usual, we are not getting any issues with charging. But people have been telling me, or somebody wrote somewhere in the comment section, that the V3s were 150 kilowatts. I mean, the V2 chargers are 150 kilowatts. But we don't seem to be getting more than 120 to 130 kilowatts. What's up with that? What is up with that? Are V2s really 150 kilowatts, since we're not getting 150 kilowatt? Let me know in the comment section down below, because I'm a little bit confused. But okay, guys, let's do an update. We are now, let's go ahead and put the last destination into the charger, which is here, which is Nadruhallen. That's our final destination. We have covered 818 kilometers. Ooh, consumption is down a little bit, and it's now 2:45 in the afternoon. So I think we are we like 3 hours away plus charging? So if we're there at 7, that means we would have spent 13 hours. That would be half an hour quicker than the ferry route. The one we did, you know, on our way down between Denmark and Germany. That will be very interesting. So that's going to be the, you know, the big takeaway today at the end of the video. Will it be quicker to go the ferry route, or will it be quicker to go around, or will there be any difference at all? And I'm also curious about the consumption. What will the consumption be? So guys, we're going to charge here, the last session, and I'll sum up the trip when we get back to Oslo. Yeah, we had to do a small pit stop here in Sweden, of course. We're not gonna drive by here and not fill up with cheap cans of Pepsi Max. You know, that's the whole point of actually doing this trip to Germany. It's just an excuse to pass here in Sweden to, yeah, get some Pepsi Max. So guys, we'll see you when we get back to Oslo, and let's sum this video up. We are now back here at our starting point, or at our destination, however you want to put it. We are at the end of the video. We are back in Oslo after 2 days, which turned into 3 days of traveling from Oslo to Hamburg and then back again, because I wasn't feeling too good, you know, when we arrived down in Hamburg. I haven't had the best form, but okay, you know, it is what it is. We're not always going to be, you know, 100% on these trips, you know. Yeah, that's just how life is. But okay, enough about that. We are right here with 2% battery. In my opinion, that is plenty enough. But yeah, for a lot of people, that is really cutting it close. That's why they call me, you know, Mr. 0%, Mr. YOLO Master, the EV Ninja Apprentice. Shakapow. But okay, guys. Total travel time today is very impressive. So total charging time is 2 hours, 120 minutes exactly. And total travel time today, when subtracting for our pit stop in Nordby, is 12 hours and 20 minutes. That is super impressive. So going 1100 kilometers in a little more than 12 hours with the charging, yeah, it's pretty impressive. And also what is impressive is the total consumption, or the average consumption today, 22.1 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. And consider that we did this trip now on this route with my E-Tron GT. Consumption there was like a little more than 25 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. And also we went from you know, Hanover to Oslo, which is a little bit longer, more motorway driving and autobahn driving with the Polestar 2, but the temperatures were warmer, 24 point something, 24 and a half or 24.8 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. So this car is lower than those two, not by much, but it is lower with colder temperatures, and we did have some showers. But this is also an SUV, so I have to say consumption in the Model Y today is impressive. And I'm pretty sure if we did this trip with those two other cars, consumption would be even higher. So yeah, overall a very nice trip, but I am sitting left with, you know, a few impressions. So first off, I want to say that I totally get it now that people who started their EV journey in a Tesla, because charging this thing on Superchargers with a built-in navigation, though not perfect, you know, we had issues where it didn't want to, you know, go the non-ferry way, even though I put in avoid ferries. We really had to brute force it to not take the ferry. That was a bit annoying, but having the Superchargers readily available in the navigation system, and you know, just plug and charge is super easy. In my opinion, you know, just swiping a card and using normal chargers isn't much more complicated or much harder. It really isn't much more of a hassle, but the whole experience with the built-in, you know, chargers and just plug and charge just makes it a little bit easier. And I do understand that people who started there find it kind of backwards to go, you know, the other way to make it harder. I totally understand that. So, you know, for people who have had Teslas for, I don't know, 5 years or close to a decade now at this point, persuading those people to choose another EV, yeah, the charging infrastructure and the way of charging in other EVs for a lot of people has to be much easier. I totally understand that. So I'm left with that. That's, you know, something I've learned on this trip, which I find very fascinating. So guys, it's been a really nice trip, you know, finally, you know, doing a long trip in a Tesla, and I hope it's the first of many, because I want to experience this with all the different EVs. So guys, I really do hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please drop me a thumbs up down below, and for more car content, as always guys, please subscribe. See you guys later, and goodbye.